throw. Rivera with a push. From the middle. Isa Valdez.
Through the uncertainties of the successful 2021 bubble in Bacara, Ilocos Norte, the Premier Volleyball League geared up for the 2022 season with renewed vigor and a sense of hope that normalcy was just around the corner.
Magsisimula muli ang laro sa volleyball court.
With the help of the Games and Amusements Board, the IATF, and consultations with experts in the field, the PVL began its ambitious undertaking to bring the games back closer to the metropolis. With the Paco Arena serving as the battleground with strict guidelines in place to ensure the safety of everyone involved, volleyball once again became a reality, much to the delight of the players, the coaches, and most especially the rabid fans of the PVL. The league strived to have 3 full conferences in 2022, something that has not happened since 2019. For the initial PVL Open Conference, the 9-member teams were split into 2 pools, and midway through the season, an impending collision course was on the horizon with the powerhouse Creamline Cool Smashers and the upstart Signal HD Spikers having swept the competition in the preliminary round. In the semifinals, Creamline made quick work of their sister team, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, while Signal was on a high after winning in straight sets against Petrogas in Game Number 1. But the Angels had other plans in Game 2 as they stretched the HD Spikers to win it in 5 and eventually booked a seat to the finals by sweeping their opponents in Game 3. But in the end, Creamline's firepower was too much for Petrogas's defenses as the Cool Smashers completed the perfect conference, winning all 8 of their matches en route to their 4th league title. Former UP stalwart Tots Carlos served notice of her emergence as she was named the conference's MVP. The Invitational Conference raised the league's level of excitement by a few notches. The fans were allowed back in the stands, infusing a new surge of energy that was a distant reality just a year previous. And the anticipation of having a foreign team perform in the league for the first time in 3 years. Former LaSalle ace Mika Reyes rejuvenated her new squad, the PLDT High Speed Hitters, with her next-level play. While the triumvirate of Ces Molina, Angeli Araneta, and Ria Meneses became the unifying factor in Signal's march into contention. But all teams were still looking up at Creamline as they snared the top-seeded ranking heading into the playoffs. That's where the King Whale Volleyball Club from Taipei were waiting in the wings. Reinforced by the Brazilian Beatriz Carvalho and led by the incredible playmaking of Liao Yi Zhen, the visitors from Taiwan proceeded to dominate the competition with an immaculate 4-0 slate, but not after a stiff challenge from PLDT and Creamline. But in the final match, the Cool Smashers came up with an excellent game plan and shocked not only the visitors, but the volleyball world when they annihilated King Whale in straight sets. Tots Carlos, yet again, was feted as the conference MVP.
On offense, Valdez puts it away! And how many times have we seen that? Alyssa Valdez, championship point for Creamline Cool Smashers.
Heading into the reinforced conference, the big question on everyone's mind, is Creamline going to win the league's first ever Grand Slam?
I'm just really grateful to be back.
The answer was immediately put in doubt when a major health scare befell the Cool Smashers' perennial star, Eliza Valdez, who was recovering from a bout with dengue and COVID. But Creamline's acquisition of Turkey's Yeliz Yellow Basa gave the squad a fighting chance to attain that unprecedented feat. However, the 8 other teams also brought in quality imports, and at the onset of the conference, it looked to be that anyone can win. The PVL also welcomed its newest member team, the Akari Chargers, under national team head coach Jorge Sousa de Brito and reinforced by 3-time Olympian Priscilla Rivera. Creamline still proceeded to trounce the opposition as Valdez slowly regained her old form.
Valdez through Vander Weide, and the run continues this time for Creamline.
However, their old foes, the Cherry Tigo crossovers, resuscitated their vitality, led by the gung-ho play of the resilient Mylene Paat. But her heroics were not enough to tow the crossovers to the finals, as Creamline, Signal, and the defending titleists Petrogas waged an all-out war for the last championship of the year. In the end, a twist of fate no one saw coming rewrote the history books. Creamline fell by the wayside after coming short on the quotient, much to the surprise of their team, their fans, and volleyball aficionados across the land. In all, the 2022 season of the Premier Volleyball League was one for the books, with many triumphs, tribulations, and the rebirth of professional volleyball in the Philippines. What's in store for the PVL's 2023 season? I'm Noel Zarate. Thank you for watching. PVL, no filter.